Most definitely. But we about to tap in into the energy. Give me a second. How are we feeling today? How's the vibe? How is our mind? Because let me tell you, mentally, for me personally, mentally, it's been getting there. Here and there, here and there. It'll be like up and down, like a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster. Let's see. Let's double check this volume real quick. Let's see. Okay. But yes, how is our mental? Okay. It's like 1 minute we're feeling good, the next minute we're not feeling good. Like we're not, this ain't it, and then the next minute it's like, yeah, we got this. How is that? How are we feeling with that? Are we going through that? We might not be going through that. We might be in one little motion. We're in one little energy at this time. Could be a Capricorn. I've seen a Virgo too. New friends. So maybe you're dealing with the battle of having new friends. Or you saying, dang, I need some new friends. I don't got no good friends. I don't got no friends that's like on the same level with me. You could be bloating. Could be going through your cycle. Or you're getting off your cycle. But how are we feeling? The energy, the vibe. How's the love life? How's the mental? Those are questions that you got to ask yourself that sometimes. You got to really ask yourself that. Don't rely on other people to ask you that. Ask yourself that. How's my mental? How's my emotions? How am I feeling today? Maybe sometimes it's more like acknowledging your feelings, acknowledging your emotions, acknowledging what is going on with you. Okay? But anyway, my name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascensions, the DDA tribe. Let's tap up in here. Don't judge me on my nail. I just realized I still got my pinky. I still got pinky on both. I've been gradually trying to take these nails off. So we doing it the old school ghetto way, trying to pop these things off without the acetone. Okay, but yeah, I didn't have no acetone, so we trying to hi, how are you? How you doing, Sophia? How are we feeling? Ooh, I know this morning was a good morning for me, right? Went to the gym. Ended up staying longer in the gym. Don't know why. Like most of the time I stay with a strict schedule and then I just added on to it. Why I left my key in the car? Like, okay, you know how you have the key ring? Like I have my the one that you dangle and you have the hook, the whole hook. And out of all keys, the main key, which is the car key, got out of the car. And it wasn't a push start. I didn't have the push start car. I wasn't driving that one today. So this one is like, if you lock the key in the car, you lock the key in the car. But yes. Oh, I did mention a menstrual cycle. So someone could be going through their, getting off their period or going on their period, but they're bloating. That's the only reason why so you like, dang, why my stomach looking like this? I just left the gym. It's only because you're bloating. Or we could be need to work on our gut health as well. I know I've been needing to work on that too. Okay, but let's tap in. Let's stop talking. Let's pull a card. Let's pull a card. It says, stay out of their head. Look at that. Stay out of their head. So someone feels as though you're in their head, like you're living rent free in their head, or maybe you're in your personal head. Then I say that as well. Like, how's your mental? How you feeling mentally? How's everything going for you? Stay out of your mental head. I think that's another reason why I decided to work out longer than I needed to, because I was having a difficult time, and I don't work out on the weekends. Weekends I try to make sure it's like, honestly, I'll be working, and then on top of that I try to make sure it's dedicated to my kids and my family as well. But let's see, it says stale relationship. Okay, so maybe someone that you were in a relationship with, it wasn't going anywhere, right? So you left it alone. Now this person, because you left it alone, You got them, they're like living little winter break glow. Yeah, so they seeing you. So this is happening at the wintertime around this cold season, okay? This is going to take place where this person is going to let you know maybe you have misunderstood them, or they feel like everything has been misunderstood or misconstrued. Not I'm feeling this energy of this person is now feeling as though they didn't understand the assignment. Okay, they had a difficult time understanding the assignment, and with that being said, that's the reason why they're now feeling like they're stuck, stuck in a act like ground zero, or feeling stuck in their head, or feeling as though like things are not moving forward. You get what I'm saying? Like that stalemate energy. Okay. But I'm feeling this energy of like, they're stuck. Someone is like dead, like deep in their thoughts. Okay, deep in their thoughts, just trying to figure out how can or maybe you're in this mindset right now, like you're creating goals for yourself. Even maybe you're trying to, okay, just because it's winter break, I'm not gonna sit down and rest. Like maybe you're creating like this goal, or you're trying to set a set goal for yourself. Okay, you're not trying to be in like a one track mind either. Okay, someone could be slender, like slender foot. When you wear a button, this male, when they wear a button down tie, a button down tie, a button down shirt, they could wear a tie, or they don't wear a tie, and they like to wear they don't like their collar buttoned all the way. This male likes to wear it when they wear the button down, their collar is unbuttoned. Okay. They don't like that. Okay. Maybe you're starting to see crows in the morning. It is getting close to that cold season. You might see them, you might not. You might see them, like they're in and out in this energy. I'm feeling like, but also crows. Oh, I'm feeling also Cardi B energy as well. So Libra, but crows. When you see crows, that is more like so. Not saying or maybe you're listening to Cardi B's song, or you're listening to an album. Hi Kelsey, how are you? Ooh, hello Kitty. But crows are basically new beginnings, facing your fears. Because then she faced her fears in there. Maybe you're facing your fears with maybe a fuck buddy, or someone that you didn't take. They didn't take you too serious. And like I was stating before, that's probably where it came from, where the stale, that stale relationship. Okay, that stale relationship was a lustful energy. Like it wasn't moving forward. And now that you decided, you got into this energy, you face your fear, you realize, is this person really what I want? Is this really what I want? Okay, maybe you're getting a new hairstyle, or you're getting into a new thought of things. Okay, new things are coming in. I'm doing good. I was speaking of this morning, how I locked my keys in the car on the way, like in the gym. And then I had to wait. I had to call Mama Dukes up. I had to call my mother because she had my spare key. And I had to call her up and say, hey, can you come to the gym for me? And thank goodness that my gym is like near her job. And I just went back in there and went back to working out and waited till she came back. So I actually put an extension on my workout. Maybe sometimes I feel like that's needed, or just finding some other avenues to clear the head, because I had a lot going on in my thought process. It's okay. A mental health is a beast. Okay, maybe someone needs to travel. Okay, or it says travel away from work. So maybe you need to take a break from work, or maybe you're gonna do take some PTO, or just doing some travel during the winter time at this current time. Maybe you're going to find a good deal, on travel, as far as in during this winter time process. Maybe you don't want to be in the snow, or maybe you're in a area that snow a lot, so you're trying to go somewhere warm, or maybe you're in this area that, thank you, yay, yes, I'm trying to grow. Let's also let me know what y'all like, because I'm trying to keep y'all going. Like, I'm new to here, so some things I might think I like, y'all might like, might not like, okay? But it says don't F this person again this last time. So this going back into this energy, like, but I don't feel like you are gonna do this, because this person they're stuck, like you're all in their head, okay? Like you're living rent free repeatedly, or like an ongoing cycle, okay? And this person is ready to face their fears, or they're going to reach out to you in the morning, or they wake up in odd morning times, okay? Like early in the morning, like a crack of dawn, okay? Like a rooster. Okay, you could have roosters, or you hear a rooster out of nowhere. People still got roosters. I know I don't even live in a type of neighborhood that you're supposed to have roosters and chickens, but most definitely, thank you. Most definitely that out of nowhere I seen roosters just pop out of nowhere. They had 2 of them. It was crazy. You could have 4 kids, or someone is okay. So maybe y'all gonna come together, all right? Or this person that you're trying to figure out who I'm talking about, this gave you this stalemate. Maybe if y'all come together, it's gonna create 4 kids, or this person had 4 kids, and you like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't it, and this the reason why. Okay. It says fake flexing. So someone's trying to act like they all good. Maybe they got like all these kids. You know how some people say, okay, but you know how some people would be like, okay, I don't care if I got all these kids, or they're so open to not doing, like, open. Maybe someone smokes a lot too, okay, but it's like they are open to having a whole bunch of kids. They faking it. They're not open to that, okay? So maybe you might have a limit, or you need to put yourself as a limit, because this person might be a little bit open to this, okay? W could be the last name, first name, could be a baby daddy, okay? Or this baby daddy's gonna be a winner for you, okay? Something could take place on Monday as well. What is that? Lost without you? Yeah. I'm listening to some jazz music in the background. Y'all might can't see it. I might go into another one. I feel like that's a lot. We're done with that one. Or this could be, you could have kids, okay? I'm just letting you know, you could have kids, and they probably telling you, don't you have sex with this person again, or don't you have sex with this particular person, because this person wants kids with you. This could be a Leo as well, or this person about to be very brave, show some bravery to the situation. Maybe they trying to bring up the courage. Maybe you're gonna have a winter baby, okay? It says your friends are not really your friends. It's time to cut the grass, okay? So maybe you could be thinking about a friendship as well, or you're gonna have a friend that's gonna reach out to you, okay? This friend that reach out to you and say, oh, you've been on my mind a lot, and you haven't talked to this person a lot. Like y'all stalemate, like y'all not even, like, it's like maybe y'all treat each other like fuck buddies in and out. It's not like a real set relationship. You get what I'm saying? Not saying, because for example, I'm not saying you got to call your friend every day and stuff like that, but this is like more of this friend, y'all only call each other when you need. This person hits you up when you need them, okay? This person gonna hit you up and be like, oh, you're on my mind. Give them dry energy. Don't feed into their energy, okay? They're actually telling you to cut that person off, because that person is not really your friend, and as you should. It's coming to a time that we need to stop having, even me for myself, having friends where it's just like, oh, I'm their friend, but they're not my friend. No, it's okay. We need to stop that. We need to start meeting people where they at, okay? If they're giving us dry energy, give them dry energy, okay? So maybe that's where we're going through. Maybe that's that winter break glow up, during this winter time, you going through, you breaking up with everybody, okay? When I love, I tend to stray away. And that's going with that stale relationship, because I was trying to figure out why they're stale. That was the question I was asking. And they're saying when they love, they stray away. So when this person gets into, maybe they're scared of commitment, okay? Maybe you got big love, okay? Maybe it's time for you to cleanse your house, all right? Or this person that you let out your energy that was giving you that stalemate energy, Okay, maybe it's time to cleanse out your house. You know that song, Get Your House in Order? Yeah, it says clean your home and focus on your goals. Okay, so maybe you're trying to figure out why things are stale, why things are not moving forward. You know, they always say your house can be the mindset too, you know. So, you know, they always say when you clean up your house, you know, when you grew up when you was earlier in a young age, right? And the times when your mom will go out to, or your parents go out, right, in the house, they was like, well, make sure the house is clean. Now that you're older, you probably now understand that. You know, I do personally. Like, it feels different when my room is clean. It feels different when the bathroom's clean. It feels different when the kitchen's clean. You know, it could be something in that way, right? Where you could be trying to figure out why your goals are not, you know, why goals are not where it needs to be. It could be as simple as just cleaning out the environment around you, okay? As matter as cutting these friends off, okay? This friend is coming in your energy. They're really gonna be very friendly with you, okay? Like, okay? And they say, I want you, okay? So maybe someone wants you and you like, nah, you're ex for a reason, okay? No sir, no ham, no turkey. So my schedule has now changed at my job. So it was 11. So now it's going to be, I get off at 10. So because of daylight savings, some people go with that, some people don't, but I should be around this time. This is the time that I'm looking for. Yeah. And then I do randoms early in the morning. It's really if I can wake up. I be so tired. But it's when I can wake up. I'm trying to get and give y'all early morning devotion sometimes and stuff. I'm feeling someone's name could be Xavier, or you looking at X-Men. Xavier, bald head. Yeah, Xavier, X-Men. Wasn't he a bald-headed man? Yeah, someone could be in a wheelchair or paralyzed, or someone acting like they can't use their legs. They want you to roll with them, but they act like they can't use they can't use their legs. So how you gonna ask me to be your ride or die, but you acting like you can't function? Okay, it says his homeboy wants you. Okay, so you might find this out early look, the crows in the morning, you know, birds of a feather flock together, okay? So this homeboy been looking at you for a good minute, okay? Maybe he or she been, I'm feeling the female too, maybe the female, y'all, I don't know, y'all might go with girl clothes, you might not, okay? But somebody's like, nah, they're gonna hit you up in the morning, or they're thinking about you heavy in the morning. You could post in the morning, or something's, hi, how are you? But you could be posting in the morning, or something's going to grab someone's attention, right? And it's going to put them dead in their thoughts where they're going to think about you. You're back. Thank you for being back. All right. It says, I will try to understand even though I can't relate. Okay. So this could be a F buddy, okay? So this person is like an in and out energy, okay? This person, you're trying to figure out why this person's in and out, why this thing is not moving forward, because they don't really understand understand you. Maybe you come off very strong and you make them very nervous, okay? You make them very nervous, and maybe they want to understand you, and maybe that's the reason why they stray away, because their love is very strong for you, but it tends to like, is this, you know, she loves me not, or he loves me not. Because one thing about me, I know personally, I don't know about, you know, as an energy, I don't be nowhere if I don't want to be wanted. Okay, but this person, and maybe that's where you're in this energy. I don't want to be nowhere that I don't want to be wanted. And this person saying, nah, I really do want you. Okay, like I want you. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe this person's gonna go away on a trip for work and they want to invite you. Maybe going to Washington, or what other states? Maybe a state starts with a W, or it has a W, or West Virginia, Wyoming. Oh Lord, this put me back in school. You know, I struggle with these naming the 50 states. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, you got winter remedies. Okay, so you could be having winter remedies, or maybe you're trying to find out winter remedies. I did mention where we could be doing some traveling during the winter time. Try doing something different. Look, self-care, doing something different. Okay, a new feeling. Oh, I like when y'all know each other. That's what's up, because it's a tribe. That's what I like. That's what I like. Just don't be straying nobody away. Don't scare nobody off. But yeah, that's what I like though. Let's check on each other. Let's see how everybody's feeling our mental. Like, let's ask each other, how is our mental? You know, like maybe we need to stop asking people how we're feeling, because you know they're so quick to say, "Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good." The plot twist, I be asking them, "How's your mental?" That'll stop them. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, because you can't just say, yeah, really, how's your mental? It says needs your help. So someone needs your help. Someone needs your help at this current time. Okay. And I was thinking about so this person is saying don't F this person one last time. So this could be this person, like I said, in and out. I'm feeling not on the sense of literally physically. It could be physically, but then at the same time, it's like, don't deal with this friend. This could be this person. Don't deal with this person like that. Or this homeboy that's trying to come and act like they trying to be cool, or they trying to be the middle man in the situation. They acting like they trying to help. Nah, they want you. They actually don't want to help this motherfucker. Like look, they trying to be the middleman, marriage counselor. This person don't even want that. Someone could have need marriage counseling, okay? Or maybe this person wants to marry you and, you know, bring our kids together and stuff like that. You know, Brady Bunch, right? Or they want to have 4 kids with you, and y'all need some counseling, because like I said, maybe this person feels as though he needs some counseling, she needs some counseling, she needs some understanding, someone in the middle. Okay, because maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're having misunderstanding about situations. Okay, where it's like we just need a middle person, a ground level. Okay. Ooh, 55, that's change. Hola, how are you? There we go. That's change right there. That's a movement. Okay. I seen nephew. So this could be your brother or your sister going through this. Your brother or sister could be married. Okay. Or maybe they're someone's trying to change their name as well. You know, a name change, because like, you know, W can change into a M or a W. So I'm feeling like someone's trying to do a name change. Okay. And maybe maybe they're talking to you about it. It's like, you know, trying to get some advice. So they're needing your help. You know, this could be a homeboy or a homegirl, because they're looking at this person as marriage. Okay. And maybe they have a lot on their plate. You know, they're going to sign up for a lot. It says entertaining someone and moving on. Next, it says, I don't see the past anymore. Okay. So maybe you're maybe you're going through a divorce, that name change situation, or you're no longer taking the L's, you're moving on to the W's, you know? So it's like, you know, you're entertaining more people. You're starting to go out, adventure. Maybe you used to be a homebody. Maybe a homebody in the hot. You don't like to be hot, so you're at the home, you know, you chilling at the house. You're not doing that hot girl, hot boy summer type of thing. You at the house, you're chilling, okay? 7:55, okay. Man, it's 10:55 at this, well, it's 10:56 now. Yes. I love the energy. Love it, okay? 7:55, when I look at that number, 7 is luck. And then 5 is change. So maybe luck is starting to come in. So maybe it's not like more of a 360 for you, Kelsey. It's more like a 180. Okay, so things are gonna flow really good for you. Okay, it says you are not the only one, but you are the one, and you tell yourself that. Yeah, it's a lot of people out here. It's a lot of people named Kelsey, but guess what? Ain't nobody Kelsey like you. Okay. It's like that type of energy. Okay. It's that type. Okay. It's like, it's a lot of people that's like you, DDA tribe, but it's not nobody gonna be like you though. Okay, it's a reason why you're still here. It's a reason why you're still chosen. Okay, and handpicked. All right. It says, I want the truth. Okay, so maybe someone wants the truth, or maybe you want the truth from this person. This person talking about they want you, they need you so much. Well, show me, show me that you want the truth. Give me the luck and the change. That's woo. I don't know where I started tasting cereal. And let me tell you, I don't eat cereal. And I'm tasting what? The marshmallow one, Lucky Charms. So someone could like Lucky Charms cereal. Okay. It says my body belongs to me and I love me just the way I am. Okay. And that's probably why they love you and they want you so bad. Okay. And they said, please forgive me. Like, please forgive me. They miss you. They miss your energy. Heavy. Very heavy. I'm feeling heavy. Okay, maybe someone's like, you're very heavy on me. Ooh, TLC. They want tender love and care. You got the Scorpio. Okay, you could be an Uber driver, or you catching a ride through the Uber. I heard Uber drivers get paid a good amount. Like, they get paid really good. Okay, it says you would make more money than, oh my goodness, you would make more money when you stay focused on yourself. So maybe you're trying to figure out more money flows and stuff. Hey, go into Uber driving, okay? Or maybe you need to start being cautious of your driving. You might have to go into public transportation, as far as in like, catching the bus, like something else, being modest about your money as well. It says surround your energy with high vibration energy. Okay. If not, let it go. So if it's not high, let me switch it over. We was on the other side. So if the energy is not giving you high vibration, if it's not uplifting you, like I said, if it's not making your money flow, it's not bringing you like elevation, it's time to let it go. You could be a female 41 to 45, or you're thinking about your goals. Okay. Like, by the time I reach 41 or 45, what is my goal? How's my bank account? All right. Someone wants to marry you, or maybe you like, dang, I'm going to be married by, in my 40s. You might be. Okay. You might be. They're saying that might be true, but you don't know. It says it's time for new. What's new? I'm feeling, ATL energy, or a necklace, because I'm thinking of T.I. snatching the necklace. All right, so maybe someone is wanting to talk to you, but maybe they're worried that you're gonna like choke. They might be a little choked up. Maybe they want to marry you and they a little choked up. Maybe they a little nervous about this new beginning, because you got them nervous. They want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you that I see money growth with you. When I see myself focusing on me, I see you in it. There could be that energy as well. Okay. Like someone's dead over heels over you. It says a friend slept with your ex. And that's probably where that energy, when I was talking about that friend, like that friend that's sitting here reaching out to you and checking on you out of nowhere. Yeah. Cut that friend. You want to know why? Because we did say that friend wasn't a friend. Why they not a friend? Because they slept with your ex. Okay. But this ex want to come back in, or maybe you got someone that's coming in and telling you, I still love you. Okay. I still love you. It says you are no one's option. Okay. As you tell them, because you are the one, not the two. Okay. You are the one, not the two. Let them know. Okay. Options. Where they do that at? You could be a school teacher, or you about to school them. Okay. Let me teach you something. Okay. Your feet hurt, or someone they feet hurt walking this milestone, walking that what's the walk the walk of shame. In the midst of that walk of shame, their feet hurt. Okay. Or maybe you got the soul to them. They hurting. Okay, you got their soul. It says you see through me. You see through them. You see right through them. I'm feeling what Nicki Minaj song. That's the Sagittarius too. You see right through me. How do you do that? Yeah, this person like, man, how you know? How'd you figure that out? Cause because it's me. It's when you start knowing about you, you can start reading other people's energies easily, because then you'll know, nah, that's not me. So what is this? Like I was talking about before, is your mental. Like, worry about be cautious of your mental, how people come into your mental as well, and how yourself goes into your own mental, because you can mess up your own mental before anyone else can even talk to you. Okay, but it could be in that energy, right, where you just notice, you know what's going on, because you're in this mental where you know what's good and you know what's bad. You personally, you know what's going to make you happy, and you know what's going to make you sad, you know what's going to piss you off, and you know what's going to bring you in, like in harmony, just that mellow. So when you're in, because this could be you just every day in a mellow, like you're not trying to go too much on 100, and you're not too much of a 0. You're in the 50. You know what I'm saying? You're ready for anything. Okay. A planner friend. So someone wants to plan something with you. It could be a friend that wants to plan something. Watch out for that. Okay. Like I said before. Okay. But it says, I have access to all sources, and all sources that I need to survive and thrive, as you should. And the source is, you already know what's up. Okay. If you get that hint, always take it up to source. Don't always go with what I'm saying, but take it up to source. So it's like, if you feel that nudge when that friend call you and you like hesitant, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. This friend that could have already called you. You could already y'all been trying to, no, this friend. Oh, you got an egg cleanse. Egg cleanse, you could not want this, but egg cleanse is basically lifting things off of you, lifting energy off, as simple as going into the shower. If you don't want to do an egg cleanse, praying that energy, draining that energy off. You get what I'm saying? It says hosting an event. So event, didn't I say friend? So a friend could be planning an event, right? This friend wants you to come to the event with them. This friend could have a new home. Okay. Oh, hell no. Okay. This friend could have a new home. All right, let me pull these. Now, this friend, like I said, this friend ain't really your friend. Be mindful of this, okay? Thank you, Zelo. Zelo, they got reading glasses. They got all types of glasses there. But yeah, Zelo. Okay. So this friend, this friend that has a new home, that could just moved in, or they remodeled their home. It could be in the same home, but they redid their home since the last time you seen it. Okay. So it could be something like that. So not just having like a new home literally, but something has been redone in their home that makes it look like a new home. Okay. Or a new environment for you. Someone could have this male could wear a collar shirt, or they look really good with a collar shirt. Or you like when he wears a collar shirt with some jeans. Okay, not everybody look good with no collar shirt. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. I remember back in the day, collar shirts only was for big boys. It wasn't even for like no man, not no small man. Okay. Q. We got Queen. They could call you Queen. Or you from the Queens. Okay. Or quiet. It says, let go of the wheel. So maybe you need to quit controlling the situation. Let go of the wheel. Okay. It says, just because you're elevating high doesn't mean you're lower than the energy to make friends. Okay. It says, don't downplay your energy to fit in. Okay. So they're saying maybe that's where it is right there. Okay. So maybe you went through triggered child abuse. Now I'm feeling child abuse in the sense of not like literally, but I'm feeling a child abuse of friendship. Okay, so that's probably where we're in this, like, this downplay. Maybe you downplay your energy of like, do I want to be with this friend, or do I not want to be with this friend? Okay, maybe they're wanting you to quit that energy. Okay, or you got a friend, their name starts with a Q. Or they got a Q in their name, or their new home, because we're talking about home. So maybe their street name has a Q in their street name, or something with Q. Okay. But I'm also feeling like the child abuse energy is not, I'm feeling a sense of like you battle with friends that wasn't really your friends. You get what I'm saying? You battle with friends that talked about you behind your back and you found out later. You get what I'm saying? You dealt with a lot of that. And that's probably where you're in this energy that you don't feel as though you can fit in or make friends. You get what I'm saying? Because you be kind of cautious of that. You know, like, oh, look, 911 message coming in. It's like, do I really want to, talk to them or be open? Maybe you're trying to look for new friends, or you're trying to find that one good friend. You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, you've been through this energy where you had friends that would go tell the next person about your business, and you didn't like that. Okay. I think the incense smoke, I'm going over there. Okay, that could be an Aries. So maybe an Aries needs to speak up. That's an Aries over there coughing like that. So maybe a Aries needs to speak up, or an Aries needs to clear their throat chakra, okay? Or clear out some energy. Okay? Your left ear is ringing. Okay, when your left ear is ringing, let me straighten this card out. It's basically a warning sign. It's saying rethink your life moments. So maybe you're moving into something, your left ear start ringing, and it's probably where you're trying to figure out. Maybe you're trying to figure out where can you fit in, where can you not. Okay, your ears. Okay, the signs, the movement. It could be certain things just pop out of nowhere, and it gives you like that spidey senses. Like, wait a minute. If that, that's that cautious, that's your warning, okay? It says look into the situation a little bit more, okay? You okay, loved one? Okay, you could, favorite color could be navy, or someone's wearing like navy blue jeans. This could be a work-related situation. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, this could be a work-related situation, okay? So it could be where, because I'm feeling that collar, shirt, jeans. So this could be happening on Friday or casual day. It could be something as far as in casual day, all right? And you have a work-related friend, and you could be wanting to talk to them. Or this friend wants to talk to you about something, and you're going to be getting signs, okay? Some warning signs when you're talking to this person, all right? You might, okay, my nose inches. So somebody wants to go, like, they're really they're acting like they're your friend to be nosy. Oh, Bengal tiger. What's your favorite animal? I like a Bengal tiger. That's basically the albino tiger. It's always been my favorite tiger. And then when I was in college, I wanted the print, but of course, they don't have that print. So I used to I used the zebra print to substitute the look of the Bengal tiger, because the Bengal tiger can be all white, or it can have white with black stripes. Yeah. But everybody's like, "Oh, you like zebra?" No, I don't like zebra. I like the Bengal tiger. Cat, dogs, and bunnies. Okay. I would say the dog would be the only thing. My middle child is allergic to cats, so cats can't even make it into the house. Bunnies. Okay, I like bunnies too. But bunnies be getting out of their cage a lot. I don't got time for them to be. My bunny be playing games, especially the energy I have in this house. I can see that bunny want to play games with all of us. Just getting out the cage for no reason. But we got mental, and it says let go of the wheel. 911, like I said, or like we was talking about earlier, it's like not allowing things to control our mind. Okay, being very open. You have 2 dogs. I have only one. It's a German, and it's outside. Put that big boy outside. He got big. He's most definitely outside. But he's most definitely a big baby too, though. I want a husky. Really do want a husky. I'm in love with a husky. He got the new home, so someone could have a new home. Okay, and the work. Okay, so maybe someone's trying to Okay, so maybe someone is getting a new home, okay, and maybe you're trying to think of different things, or like I said it before, trying to remodel, okay. Maybe you're trying to move some things around, shift some things, getting a new idea of some things that's coming in place as far as in your home, okay. Maybe someone wants you to look into a situation a little bit more. Okay. Or this is in this energy of like, should I stop doing what I'm doing or should I not? And they're saying don't feel that way unless you're feeling those signs and warnings. But it's saying inner work, and the inner work and left ear, that's all in sync with yourself. Okay. So of course, we don't know that your ear is ringing unless you tell us that your ear is ringing. Okay. So always think of certain things like, oh, okay, now I'm feeling that also. Is maybe that's the energy that they're wanting you to do. Stop being so quick to tell people all these beautiful signs that you get. We do understand that you get the signs, and we're glad that you get the signs. But guess what? Sometimes for example, that left ear ringing was not for everybody to know. That left ear ringing for a warning for you. Okay, so keep that within yourself. Okay, inner work. Maybe keep that within yourself, like mentally. Okay. Baby, they're saying before you speak up, okay, something could take place in your home as well. Just giving you a little idea. But basically, before you openly express what's going on or express these little feelings that you're getting, these tangly fingerlings, like, look into the situation. Get all your information first, okay? Here go the period. Somebody, okay, and with the tampon, okay. Could be doing, somebody's really. You could get a new purse, a Coach bag, a black purse, if not so. A shoulder bag. Maybe you're getting 2 purses. Okay, let's see. You could have a shoulder length haircut. You could be getting an Airbnb. Oh, we did talk about that before. So they're saying look into an Airbnb. Okay, maybe this Airbnb, you gotta set your PayPal up. Okay, maybe they don't take the other ones. You gotta have a little Airbnb. All right, you could have a chipped tooth, or you could have a gap within your teeth as well. This could be the energy that starts with the Q. I'm thinking like Quentin, Q. They just call themselves Q. Okay. Or this person that's about to quit, they have a chipped tooth or a gap in their tooth. All right. Okay, I'm feeling a kid fighting. Okay, you could have, if you have children, you got a child that's fighting. Okay, because I'm feeling that child abuse fighting. Well, I'm feeling the fighting energy, and they're saying look into the situation. So your kid could be fighting so much that, okay, I'm just letting you know they chipped that out them tooth. I know that's gonna piss you off as a parent. Okay, they're fighting over screenshots. Someone said something. I see black magic, so someone was speaking very ill or negative. Okay, or you could have been through this situation. Maybe you got a chipped tooth. Okay, and you had this chip too since you was a child. Why? Because your ass got in a fight when you could have looked into the situation, and now you walking around with a chipped tooth as a reminder of, I gotta think about my situation. I gotta think about things. Okay, look, self-made. Because I was looking at the let go of the wheel. Self-made, okay? So self-made energy is basically having setting a healthy boundary for self, okay? So, yes. So, not only, yes, creating a new career and, getting a new car, getting a new home, showing that. But guess what? In order for you to get that, you had to set boundaries. You had to set healthy boundaries for yourself, okay? Maybe someone's going to dine in, or you trying to find like a nice place. You know how you ever go out to eat and he's like, oh, I want something to eat, but I don't want to go. I don't want no fast food. I want like some. I want to sit down. It could be that energy. Like I want to sit down. If you got that nudge, go ahead and do that. It could be a reason. Okay, this could be a male Cancer, or you're gonna meet a male Cancer. Okay, now male Cancers are more of that romantic dreamers, so they could this male Cancer basically when they do things, they do it because they already predicted, they dreamed about it, they already this male Cancer has been, you know how as girls we have this fairy tale lifestyle, right? Well, this male Cancer, they had a fairy tale lifestyle, okay? Or it's more like this energy of they could not just be a Cancer, okay? But they're moving in that energy of also, Cancer is a family oriented. So maybe this person is wanting to move that family interest in place. Okay. Because I still remember the married card along with the kids. So like building a family. Okay. But it's saying always into who they love. Okay. So maybe this person is really into who they love. So that's probably where, remember I was speaking of, you're trying to figure out what they want. Do they want me? Oh, they want you. Okay, they're gonna waste no time letting you know this. Okay, wasting no time. Maybe they're very busy. They could be a very, very busy person. Very busy. I'm feeling so busy that they might have to just say, hey, can you come with me to my job? You know, or they might invite you to certain things, and it's gonna be business, but don't take it that way. They're doing that because they got a ship. You know, they running a whole ship. They could be a CEO. Okay, look, in between jobs as well. Literally, they could be literally in between jobs, or they got 2 jobs. Okay, so they're trying to balance. Or technically, hey, a relationship is a job. I'm gonna keep that real. A relationship is a job. So they're trying to, you know, run a business or trying to be a full-time worker along with be a full-time lover as on top of that. Okay. It could be that as well, okay? It says use medicine from the earth, okay? So maybe we're looking into that. Shoot, the way the where everything's going around, y'all better be looking into the medicine for natural earth healing, okay? Like for example, I'm gonna think so. Strawberries fight with aging and help with arthritis, okay? Cherries helps with the calmness or PMSing. So if you're once again, what's up with this period thing? But if you're going through a period, the best thing you should eat is cherries. Okay, blueberries help with the brain mental. Okay, watermelon helps with weight loss. Bananas boosts up your energy and it helps with muscle as well. Apples improve your gut health. And then cucumbers helps with the blood sugar. Okay, so basically they're saying look into some medicine like natural herbs instead of going into CVS or Walgreens or what else, Rite Aid or any, you know, your local pharmacies. Start doing some natural remedies. I can say that for sure because I had a tear, quote unquote, I was having a tear in my rotor, right? And I had end up getting an MRI. Okay, love, because it is getting late. Love you much. See you next time. I'll be here tomorrow. But yes, basically, I had a tear in my rotor, so I started drinking turmeric milk as well. Turmeric helps with the muscle. I started eating my bananas, then up doing my MRI, and I don't see nothing. So I'm very happy about that. It's like bittersweet situation. I was a little upset because it's just like, oh, I know it was something there, but then at the same time, I am happy because I did do a natural self-healing. Good night, good night. So you could have a letter P or this male. This could be a Capricorn male. P. Okay, you got Peter, Paul. Look at me name your Bible characters. All right. I got what? Patterson, Patrick. I'm feeling their last name starts with a P. Or maybe they want to change your last name. Maybe your last name starts with a P and they want to change your last name. Okay. Maybe your last name starts with a D. and changing it into a P, or your last name starts with the P and changing it into a D. Okay? This person that's trying to change your last name is good intentions, okay? Good intentions. They got good intentions. We're not grabbing those. Those are like a whole deck, like a storyline or something. Yeah, it was close. We're going to flip this one, though. Oh, well, damn. Okay, we don't want to. Spirit baby. That's probably why we didn't want to see it. We ain't even trying to think about that. Okay? A healthy friendship. So maybe your friend is going to have a baby, or this is going to be like a new baby to you. This healthy friendship, okay? Okay, child support as well. So maybe that's your new baby, okay? You got to nourish that child support. It says, I have no more trust in this situation. Okay, so this is probably where when you went into that looking into the situation, it says looking into the situation, and you probably went into a little bit more of a because I'm feeling the medicine energy, and it's saying natural. So no, you didn't do your typical research on it. I feel like you a little detective. Okay, you looked into the situation a little bit too heavy, that they didn't even think that you're going to find this out, okay? This is supposed to be a secret, but you found out, okay? You found out. And what? That's that type of energy. Once you find out, then what? Maybe you about to fight this person. You're going to give them a chip too, okay? It says release negative energy. That's probably what you need to do. You need to go fight it off or go to the gym like I had to do. I had to go to the gym, okay? Dating. Okay, maybe you're dating in between people. Maybe dating is like a job. Okay, you could have one child as well, or you dating someone that has a one child. This person that has one child, it says misjudged you. So this person that had one child, or they only wanted one kid, they misjudged you, or they didn't look into the situation. Okay, or maybe you're gonna date this person and y'all gonna have one baby, and it's gonna be y'all spirit baby, okay? The spirit baby is probably gonna be the one that's gonna give y'all that self-made energy. Probably, sometimes kids do be that boost of energy. Maybe you was sitting, chilling, didn't think things were gonna pop off for you, and voila, you got a whole baby now, and that could be that motivation. Someone could have a black t-shirt, a watch. You wear a watch a lot, or this person wears a watch. It says they think you are cold-hearted, but you just protect your heart. Not them being hurt. Not them being hurt from you trying to protect yourself. I was trying to figure out where I put that. Okay, yes, because I wasn't looking at this one yet. So this is going with this. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust no more. And I don't trust this situation no more. So they think you're cold-hearted because you don't trust them no more. Well, first of all, what did you do for me not to trust you? I don't feel as though my DDA tribe. Look, and then look on top of that. Please forgive me. So what did you do for me not to trust you? Okay. Something happened. Okay. Something occurred. Look, you're so far away. I can't even see my time. Look, I got to wrap this up. I don't want to be on here too long for y'all. Okay. But yeah, this person wants forgiveness. But then they don't even like how you're protecting yourself. But my thing is, if you are over here asking for forgiveness, that means you hurt me. You hurt me that you have to ask for forgiveness. Because if you didn't hurt me, you don't have to ask me for forgiveness. So this person knows that they hurt you, okay? This person knows that they hit below the line, and they could have had an entity in their life, or okay, diaper rash. Look, baby, that baby energy. Or maybe they make your booty itch. They get on your nerves. That's that type. I say you make my butt itch. That's what I say when people get on my nerves. But yeah, you got you, IJ, Juliet. Ooh, got married. That married card coming out. It wants to. It already came out. The question did, but married didn't come out. So it's up in the air. It hasn't been, the person didn't literally go and, do it yet. Okay. It says start that new business. Okay. Start that new business. Yes. Start it. Okay. Could be a male, E or F. I'm feeling Edward, Frank, Frederick. Who else? Emmanuel. I haven't heard that name in a minute. A name. Could be your little ashy. Go put some lotion on you. Moisturize your skin. You trying to figure out why you don't have no smooth skin. Moisturize your skin. You can have a mole on your got like a small mole on your shoulder blade. Okay. It says they don't know about you. Okay. So, okay. Now I'm feeling this energy. Start that new business. They don't know about you. They don't know about you because you didn't start the business yet. How you going to say people don't, how you going to let people get in your mind? Look, oh, and then marriage. Okay. Marriage did come out. It says my options suck. Okay, tarot reading. Okay, so maybe you're needing to get a new needing to get a tarot reading done, okay? Now, also, I'm feeling like people are all up in your business, okay? And they acting like they know you, but they really don't know you. They don't know you so much. Or maybe somebody's trying to talk to someone about you, and someone's trying to ask for, you got somebody, okay, I'm going back to that friend thing. So you have a male that is talking to a friend. At least this male or this female thinks that y'all are close of friends, but y'all not really close of friends, or y'all should not be close of friends. Okay. Now this person is going to up and tell your business. Like they just gonna openly tell your business. Okay. But they don't really know you. So they're only going based on things that they have observed from you, but not something that y'all sat there and had a conversation with. Because like I said, this friend is like a fuck buddy type. Not saying literally, but this friend is more like an in and out. Like they don't give you, they only give you a desire for the moment. Like a desire for the moment. Like here you go. For example, let's go out to eat. That's a desire for the moment. Let's go out and go party that's a desire for the moment. But other than that, we don't do anything else. We don't know how to build. We don't know how to talk about a business and plan it accordingly. You get what I'm saying? Maybe we don't know how to talk about being a parent, or we can't, talk about being parents to each other. That's not a part of it. Or we can't talk about just being married or having a relationship. That's not a part of it. Or it's just like it's things like that you're going through with that battle mentally, okay? As far as in your friendship, you're dealing with this. As far as in your relationships with your lover, you're dealing with this. As far as in a business partnership as well, okay? Like you're no longer wanting to be in a stalemate energy. Okay, you're ready to clear that mindset. You're ready to open up to a whole new adventure. But I'm feeling this energy is just more like if you're asking for to come back, why did you leave? Why did it leave? Always ask yourself that. I want you to ask yourself that. And trust me, I do it too. I gotta ask myself that too. I do. When something walked away or something is away from you, please always, before you just say all open doors and say, come back into my energy, or just be so willing to allow this person to come back in your energy, always ask yourself, okay, why did you leave? Why do you have to ask me for forgiveness? Ask yourself that, okay? All right. It's like, it could be that energy. Maybe someone had a child on you. You get what I'm saying? And now this person like, oh, well, why can't we get back together? Maybe this person had 4 kids on you, bro, and you like, no, think about stuff like that. Or just thinking about on the sense of, I want a healthy relationship. Or this person slept with your friend, remember that? So slept with your ex. It's that type of energy. Or slept with someone that they knew damn well they shouldn't even touch. They knew damn well they shouldn't even said hello to them. I don't speak to any of them. If I know, if you just give me a hint that you talk to one of my people, flirt with them, yeah, I'm not even close to saying hello to you. You're going to be left on red. Because I don't entertain that energy. Because we're not about to feed into it at all. So it could be that as a friend, maybe your friend's trying to come back. You know, they did some shadiness and they're like asking for forgiveness and all stuff like that. But then it's just like I said before, you allow anybody, a friendship, a job, a partnership, as far as in just anything before, if it's out of your life right now and it's trying to come back when it was already there, ask yourself what caused it to leave, what made that happen. You get what I'm saying? Ask yourself that. Don't just willingly, because you're missing something or you're feeling like a missing piece and, oh, this might be my replacement. Don't allow toxic energy be a band-aid to your issues or your situation. Allow things to be clear, where if you are going to be able to do it in a sense of a healing method, like as the card was saying, using medical medicine, natural medicines, natural things. So instead of, I understand sometimes it can get boring. Trust and believe it can get boring when we're trying to be in the right place and we're not trying to be in a toxic environment and stuff. But I want us to really think about what is that person? Is that person, how toxic is it? Because sometimes we can add a little toxic. We, who don't put hot sauce on their chicken? You feel me? Sometimes we could put a little toxic in our lifestyle, but be mindful of that, because sometimes that toxicness, because for example at Chipotle, right? If you put that red sauce, the hot on it, if you put too much, it'll fuck up your whole bowl. Then it's just like, that's why some people say, can you put it on the side for me? You know what I'm saying? So you can portion it out yourself. So just making sure, just being cautious of what you're allowing back into your energy, being cautious of what you're allowing to stay in your energy as well. Okay. So as far as in that friend, recognizing that friend, okay, when you getting those nudge, don't let that friend know that you're getting that, oh yeah, you shady. Don't let that friend know that. That is not for them to know that. That was for you to know that. Certain things are messages for you, not for anyone else. Okay? Certain things, certain nudges. You get what I'm saying? When you go into a classroom and you feeling that nudge of that person looking at you, or even the teacher and stuff, it's not, well, I don't like your environment, I don't like your attitude. That's not for them to know. That was for you to know. So maybe sometimes we got to get into that mindset as well, because sometimes we can cause more friction to a situation when we're deciding to feel as though we can put our 2 cents in a situation that we don't need to be doing that. Okay. But I'm going to close it off right there. I do hope that you love it. You love it. You love it. And you subscribe, because you up in the DDA tribe, and you were talking to Deasia, okay? And I am trying to grow this channel, even though we're still growing. We ain't going to talk about the time frame. We're still growing, because it's nothing but a slow cooker over here. And I'm nothing but happiness, because if it takes just one is better than none. That's how I look at it. So until next time, I'll see you again, probably around the same time frame tomorrow. But yes, bye. Love you much. Look at me messing up my little table. Love. Bye, loves. Until next time.